Hi Aries, thanks so much for being here. In this reading, we're going to explore how your person feels about you, how they see you, what actions will they take towards this connection in this time frame, and their blockages. And on this side of the table, we're going to pull cards to see where you're at in this connection. Roles can be reversed, and this is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Aries. So right now I'm going to start the reading just to pull cards for the overall energy for you and your person. On their side, we have the card Karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in a current life. And you, we have the card Extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you, and you deserve to be honored. So there's two lessons. I'm feeling these are like the overall energies are all, like, to me as the reader, are the lessons. So here they are dealing with I'm hearing generational trauma or ancestral trauma, just trauma, but I'm feeling they don't even realize it's there. They'll figure it out. You cannot help them heal this. They will, through this connection, they figure those things out. But I'm hearing that a lot of them are going through the first recognition of those issues. Like I'm hearing the energy that is watching this video right now are more in the recent stages of their twin twin flame journey. My bad. It is coming out, so maybe that's the case, but I don't want to tell everybody that you are in a twin flame connection. I have separate twin flame readings for that, but doesn't mean that this can't be one. I just don't want to tell everybody that they are in a twin flame connection. But just I'm hearing an early stage of separation. So like something has happened in your connection where you don't know what happened and you don't know what went wrong. And honestly, I don't think they know either. But this Karma card, that there's things, it says nothing from the past, like a past life, soul ties and things like that, they're still trying to figure out like things in their past. It's very generic. I'm not getting any more from that card, but we'll pull cards. We'll pull more cards to see. Extraordinary. There's a wild, impetuous uniqueness that to you, and you deserve to be honored. So your lesson this week is to that self-validation. Looking for a validation, I'm hearing outside of yourself. I'm hearing that many of you went through a big transition in your life, like an awakening or just raising your conscious awareness of the world and things and what matters to you. And you're still trying to figure out how to integrate that new self of yours into your world. So we go through multiple phases of healing and being authentic and integrating that healing into our physical world. So we go through many stages of that. You think you're done, then you go through another healing, like, oh man, now I have to show people the new side of me again and the new side of me again. And some of you, I'm hearing, don't live in areas where you can be yourself. Like you don't have a community that is very much spiritual or I don't know, some place that you could be your authentic self. Those communities are out there. It could be virtual. Some of you guys are feeling you need to move. But in any case, there's something that you're finding more confidence within yourself. And I'm feeling it has to do with this connection. Regardless of what's happening to it, you're realizing your own worth. All right, so let's get cards for your person, what they're feeling, how they're thinking, what actions and their blockages. While I get cards for your person, I hope that you could like this video. It is the best way to help my channel grow so I can reach more people and help them grow as well. Okay. And also I started a Facebook group for people. I know that sometimes YouTube isn't the safest environment to express what you're going through, so I decided to start a group on Facebook. So if you're interested, there's a link in the description box below. When I start populating that group, I will start doing collective readings for that group specifically. So if you want free readings for a smaller collective energy, that might be a place that you would like to go to. All right, on their side, we got the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the Hangman. It's like they're in and out, feeling good one day, not feeling good the next day. And I'm feeling this because they don't understand how this connection is affecting them, that they're kind of upset about what has happened recently. I'm hearing that I'm going to get into more descriptive energy. I'm just reading the energy right now, but and all in all, I'm feeling they feel like they feel like doing the work. When I say they feel like doing the work, it's not just like just showing up for you, it's also doing the work on themselves. They need to show up for themselves before they show up for others, and not in like this egotistical way, like I need to put myself first egotistical way. It's more like I need to do my healing. And I know a lot of them aren't saying that consciously, but they know that there's things in their life that they need to fix in order to show up for you, and for themselves. So that's the energy that they're in, and I'm feeling that you're mirroring their energy. So this is for like the last week of September. Ooh, they want this card. Wow, that's awesome. You're thinking about your own future, how you are feeling. There you go. Your energy is more in the movement forward in the physical. Like, I'm feeling you're trying to integrate things, and I'm feeling that you are more of the feminine energy, where you're trying to integrate things quickly, integrate, heal, and I'm feeling that you just have this bravery, this strength, this courage to do a lot of the healing, and this connection has helped you establish that. But the blockage here is being able to move patiently. Like, I'm feeling you're being impatient with yourself and impatient with this person, and we'll get to that. So on their side, the Eight of Pentacles is how they're feeling. They're feeling that they have some work to do. I don't feel like this is work in like the work in the physical world work, but I feel like they need to do some work on themselves. I'm hearing like a past breakup before you that they thought they healed from, but through your connection, they realized that they haven't really healed from it. Page of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, that was quick. So I'm getting that karma. I'm feeling that Empress energy. That's not your energy. That is a strong feminine energy in their life. They're gaining clarity about that. There's a strong feminine energy. It could be a mother figure. It could be a mother. Or it could be a father has strong feminine energy. Regardless, there's a feminine energy around them that kind of stifled their growth. I'm feeling they had a lot of duties when they were children. Didn't have I'm not an inner child expert, but they have a lot of inner child healing. So I don't know if they know this consciously. But the Ace of Swords is gaining enlightenment of that, but that's going to take a while. When I say a while, it takes a while for someone to figure that out. And if you're not consciously working on it or seeking advice or help, then it's going to take a little bit. But the thing is, they will get there on their own. They don't need assistance. Healing is a process that you do with the support of others, but the bulk of the work they have to do. And they're understanding, like, oh, I feel like I need to work on myself. There's things that I need to heal. I don't know what they are, but I feel like I have to. Seven of Swords is what they're thinking. I'm not thinking this as a bad card necessarily. It is about self-sabotage and trickery, and deceit. But I'm reading it more as strategy. Let's see. I did see the Magician and the Devil card, so it could be manipulation. They aren't perfect. So let's see. There's the Eight of Pentacles again, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm feeling this is like self-sabotaging energy. They know they need to work on themselves. This Eight of Pentacles showing up with the Seven of Swords is saying that they know they need to heal. They feel like they need to heal, but what they're thinking about is, how do I not heal? A lot of people don't want to heal because it brings up triggers. I am not an expert. I am a tarot reader, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But it is that I'm thinking that they're trying to go away from it. Like, oh, I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. They know they have to do the work, but I'm feeling that some of them want to do the work, but they are busy. I'm hearing deadlines, work deadlines, obligations when it comes to the physical world. Like, it could be just physical world things that they need to deal with. We all have that, and it sometimes stops us from healing quicker, healing faster, putting work into ourselves. The Strength card is in your feelings. You're feeling good though. You're not letting them distract you from your own courage, your own bravery. I'm hearing that you are very brave because I feel like some of you already know this about you. Maybe that's that extraordinary gift that you have where you're just so aware of, not all of you, but many of you are very aware of what they have to go through. Like, this isn't your first rodeo. I'm hearing this is not your first tarot reading. This is not, some of you guys, I'm hearing, look at this type of stuff, this type, not stuff, that's not just stuff, but this type of human development professionally. So you are seeing that clearly. That's a message for some of you, of course, not all of you, but let's take a look at the Strength card here. Regardless, you're putting effort into yourself as well. You're mirroring that energy, but the fact is, I think you're actually doing the work more. I'm saying more because the healing is part of your blockage as well, but we'll get to that. The Moon and the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of unknowns, a lot of burdens when this comes to this connection. Some of you guys don't even know if this, I don't even know if this is a karmic situation. I don't know if this is my person. Listen to your intuition. Only your intuition will know. You could watch a bunch of tarot readings on YouTube or pay for a professional one. I have the link in the description box below. But don't book one if you're not listening to your intuition, because a tarot reader is not going to tell you, oh, is this your person? Only you will know intuitively, because they are just confirming what you already know. So think deeply about that. But feeling that you guys are putting more love into yourself. You're trying not to imbalance yourself, but there is a lot of burden and unknowns here. So there's potential that you might shift your energy back and forth. Like one day you're feeling balanced, the next day it just kaputs. So just be mindful of that and stay present. Okay, Knight of Swords, in the way that you're thinking, I'm feeling it's also very much a mirrored energy on their side. There's a determination that you have when it comes to this connection. There's determination, but I'm feeling more of expectations to keep on going. They're just like, come on, my person, you gotta, like, what's taking you so long? And that turns into expectation. So if they still have things to heal, this is just a thing. Like, if they still need things to heal, there's also things for you to heal as well. So let's take a look at that. Page of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so I don't want to tell anyone to be patient. We all have to be patient with ourselves. It's like, that's one thing that we all have to learn, especially when it comes to like our relationships, because we are not born perfect. And with the Temperance card, I'm feeling your guard is up. Your guard is up and you're trying to stay patient, but like, you don't want to be vulnerable either. So when you're not being vulnerable, you're not being your true authentic self. But of course you have to give in moderation. So it's really difficult. Like, being vulnerable means like showing who you are truly, but it doesn't necessarily mean like giving all your love. You could express your love without giving it all, just saying, this is how I feel. But I feel like I have accomplished how to do it, where you give in moderation, but you're also being truly genuine, your genuine self. Like, I'm hearing that some of you said I love you or something like that, and then they didn't say it back, and then you got upset. That's an expectation. You say I love you because you want to express yourself, your true authentic self, and to express your feelings. But in order to say it because you want somebody else to say it back is not the right way. That's something we all have to heal. The Page of Swords here is you're learning. I think that you're going through resources. You're learning, learning about things, like kind of going to tarot readings and reading books about, like, I'm hearing some of you guys are like reading books about trauma and things like that. There's like, because there's a lot of things that this person needs to heal, and I'm feeling a lot of you guys are aware of that. The message here is that you're being impatient. You want things to be happening, but you see things from their Instagram page or their Facebook page or whatever social media page, and it looks like they're just having a bunch of fun. Don't pay any attention to people's actions online. You know, like, their actions and their energy is completely different. I'm feeling that some people are posting on Instagram or Facebook or whatever just to look good, feel good, you know? Like, don't take it personally, like, oh, they're having fun without me, they're having fun. Like, let them have fun. You want them to live their life. It's part of the process. Like, yeah, it's just something that we weren't taught to love healthily, be in healthy relationships. Nine of Cups, they're in their actions, they're gaining the realization about, not they're going to realize it all right now, but they're gaining a lot of realization about their own true power. That's stepping into their authentic self. I'm hearing them expressing themselves on Instagram. Like, look at me and my new kicks, or like, look at me and my cool sunglasses and my gelled hair, or just things like that, like expressing themselves on Instagram. That's them expressing themselves, you know? That's an outlet to to feel confident, express themselves. Yeah, it could seem like they're playing games and stuff like that, but read the energy, not the actions. Signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. That's cool. I'm feeling with the Nine of Cups here, they are realized, because this card is about the universe is giving you all the tools you need to succeed. This is about wish fulfillment. And I'm feeling they're waking up. They're seeing signs, maybe some signs, synchronicities, but they're being guided. We're all being guided. But they're being guided to see things a different way, I'm hearing. So they're working on their own journey. It looks like a beautiful process. They will get there. For some of you, it seems like it's new. For others of you, they're going through another cycle, which is good. It's progress. Three of Wands and the Hangman in their blockage. I heard they're waiting for the work to be done for them. Like they're waiting for things, but they're not letting go and they're not surrendering. The universe is giving them signs, but sometimes they're ignoring it. The Hangman is about seeing things at a different perspective. You see a sign, you see 1111 or 333 or 1234. I mean, 1234, which is a card about progress, and I just said progress, and I'm like, is there a synchronicity around? And I saw that one. Awesome. So they see signs like that, and you're like, that's cool. But they're not. So it's in the Hangman's in the reverse. They're not seeing things in a higher perspective or a different perspective, a 360 perspective, and they're just like, why aren't things changing for me? They will get out of that light. They will exhaust themselves to the point where just like, all right, I'll do the work myself, universe, thank you. Your energy is the Wheel of Fortune. You are gaining strength, I'm hearing, and power. Strength and power, which is strength. Six of Swords. Closing cycles. That card is about closing cycles. Knight of Wands. Okay, so this card, like you're closing, and some of you guys are closing this chapter, or you haven't, or you're trying to close a chapter from this book, realizing they are not ready, therefore you cannot wait around. So that's very good for you. Knight of Wands, I think that you want to be more adventurous, and this connection has been stifling you. That's the type of wording that I'm getting, but the connection isn't stifling you. You are stifling yourselves. We have to take accountability for our actions. So, but you're getting that. The Strength card, feeling courageous, self-love, self-confidence. The Wheel of Fortune to close out the cycle. It doesn't mean giving up. It could mean that, but it doesn't have to be. If you're just like, no, I'm not giving up on them. I'm just doing my own thing. Same. Wheel of Fortune, closing out bad habits, the loops, the constant cycling back and forth through the same cycle. You're done with that. You are an extraordinary being, and you're realizing that you're just like, I need to step into my true power. I'm feeling that they're kind of getting there. It's just a little bit slower on their side. They'll get there. You know that you need to heal, but you're kind of overthinking it though. Like, I'm feeling it's very similar here where you're not, because extraordinary, I was getting integration. So I'm feeling you're trying to do the work, you just don't have the minds. Ooh, I'm hearing you're trying to do everything at the same time. Listen to your intuition. If your intuition's saying you could heal that later, you can heal that later. You know what is in the immediate forefront of your healing and what you need to do for yourself, what will make you feel better. So don't try to over heal or overcompensate or get things done quickly. You want to just go with the flow, because again, I don't know if I said this in this reading, but sometimes when you're doing energetic healing, or I don't know, not energetic healing, but when you're healing, sometimes you're doing that healing work when you're sleeping, so you wake up exhausted. And then healing is exhausted, even if you don't have any physical proof that you're healing, you know? So I feel like that's also has to relate to your blockage, the Four of Swords and the Temperance card here. That is not being patient with your healing. Not being patient with your healing. I'm being guided to get a card from this Work Your Light Oracle deck for you. As a last card for this reading. Get grounded. Empaths, high highly sensitives and connect with nature. So I'm hearing here to change up your environment. Maybe you've been hermiting for a while and you just need to like kind of get out a little bit. Also, through your healing, or through the amount of healing that you've done so far, you're getting more and more empathetic, more and more sensitive to lower vibrations. Like you don't like hanging out with the same old people anymore. You're raising your vibration to the point where you just can't hang out with people, or some people. So kind of ground the energy, maybe only hang out with smaller groups of people just to keep your sanity. Because I'm feeling you're tired, but you're trying to do the 3D work and the 5D work at the same time. So be careful of that. Things will happen, divine timing. There's enough time to heal. All right, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope this helps and resonates. If this does, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It's how my channel grows so I can reach more people and help them grow. Bye.